One of the most common questions that I get both here and on YouTube is, Angela, why don't you run for public office? I get asked that question multiple times a day, every single day. And first of all, thank you that you think that you would want me to represent your community or my community in public office. But I have always been somebody who very much believes that we should play to our strengths. And I know that I am woefully, inadequately, poorly equipped to be a politician and to be an elected official. I said in a recent Blue Sky post that what I really wanted to be doing this year was going back to graduate school. My dream is to get my master's of landscape architecture because I understand what a profoundly positive impact well-designed community spaces can have for folks all across the country. How much they can foster community connections with other people, connections with nature. They improve people's quality of lives substantially. I use my local park, Lewitt View Park in East Portland, as an example. I have always been a big advocate of the commons, right? Those public spaces that we hold collectively as the American people. And by the way, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they are hoping to steal all of those from us, to sell them off, to sell off our parks, our national parks, our state parks, sell off our public land that we own collectively and privatize all of it. They want to take it out of the hands of us, the American people, steal it away from us, and allow wealthy investors to take over control of those places that are so important, that we, the public, own in common, that we, the public, own together, and we get to experience and enjoy those spaces. They want to take that away from us. Lewitt View Park, where I live in East Portland, is a prime example of what a well-designed public space can do to foster community, especially because it's one of the most diverse places in Portland. It is a very socioeconomically depressed place in Portland. A lot of folks who do not have access to green spaces get to use this shared resource of Lewitt Park. The community gardens are there. There's fields where people can play volleyball and soccer. There is a path that you can hike. It's planted with natives. There is wonderful playground equipment. There's an amphitheater. There are barbecue pits. There's an off-leash dog park. And there is not a single day. I walk Lewitt Park every single day. It's a couple miles from my house. I walk there every single day to remind myself not only how important my dream is, how the work that I would like to be doing has such a profoundly positive impact on my community, but also just to see and connect with other people in Portland and remind myself of who I am fighting for, right? Whose rights I'm fighting for, whose freedom, whose democracy I'm fighting for. Lewitt Park is absolutely full of people all the time. It is a place that is well used and well loved and much appreciated by folks in East Portland. Folks who don't otherwise have access to land. It is a place where people can gather. There's all kind of cultural events there. There's music there. If you go there on any day of the week, there will be people there enjoying the space and enjoying the community. So that's what I would really rather be doing. And I said this in a video a couple of weeks ago, but so many of us have had to put our lives on hold and we've had to suspend our dreams because they are not accessible right now. And we have to give our energy to defending our liberty and trying to, restore our democracy. That has to come first if we're ever going to hope to access our dreams again. But it's more than just I don't want to do politics. I would rather do something else. I know where my strengths lie. And I know where I am inadequate, and I know that I would be a terrible elected official. And just a couple days ago, one of my mutuals, Tabitha, made a video that resonated with me so strongly. Because she also makes political content on the internet, and people ask her all the time to run for office. So when I saw her video, I was like, oh, you and I, we're the same in this respect. We both understand that we cannot play the game of politics very well. Let me show you a little clip from her video, and then I think you'll understand a little better.
On Instagram, and you think so highly of me that you believe I would be great in Congress. I love y'all for thinking so highly of me. But when I tell you I cannot do it, let me show you why I can't do it.
Anybody else?
Should the defense secretary...
What country are you? Wait, what country are you from?
the UK.
Okay, we don't give a crap about your opinion and your reporting. Why don't you go back to your country where you have a major migrant problem?
Okay,
And no. You should care about your own
Okay,
borders.
do you care
no,
about
no, no.
American
I,
lives
no,
being put
no.
at risk?
Let me tell you something. Do you care about people from your country? What about all the women that are raped
Hey,
by migrants?
Do you care
No,
about
by
that?
migrants. No, do you care? Okay, you're done.
Do you care about American lives being put at risk?
You know what? I don't
about
care. I
service members fighting for your country.
I don't care about
and
your
vice
fake news.
president
Do you have a
and your
relevant
defense
question?
secretary?
Same, Tabitha, same. I could not sit across from the Marjorie Taylor Greens, the James Comers, the Jim Jordans of the world and be civil and pretend that they are my colleagues. I cannot play those games. I'm sorry, but I am just not equipped to sit in a room with those people and attempt to have rational discourse as if they were decent human beings who cared about American lives. I would not be productive. I would not be an asset to my constituents if I had to be in a room with the Marjorie Taylor Greens of the world. Lauren Boeberts, the Elise Stefanik's. It would get very ugly very quickly. I make a lot of videos about how I can't perform feminine dialect. I'm very bad at bullshitting. I'm incredibly bad at bullshitting. I could not pander to special interest. I could not kiss up to the big donors. I could not play the games that are necessary to play to get anywhere in Congress. And let's be real, it's not just the reprehensible right-wingers in Congress, it's also the establishment Democrats. And honestly, like when my rep and other Democratic reps talk about how they believe Republicans in Congress are essentially good people and they're just scared of Trump and they're trying to appeal to their better nature, they're trying to get them to, to be courageous. I cannot play that game. I do not have the patience. I do not have the ability to treat those folks like they're decent human beings. Likewise, I would not be able to work under the leadership of somebody who takes money from AIPAC, of somebody who takes money from big corporations, of somebody who thinks that capitalism is a good thing. I could not work under a neoliberal. I just know that about myself. I know that I would not be an asset to my constituents. I would not be productive. I would not get the committee seats. I would not get the influence and power that my constituents would deserve and the American people would deserve because I cannot play those games. But I want to make it really clear. I understand that there are people who care about the same things I care about, who care about the working class, who want to make this a society that is, working for the people and not for billionaires. But they also can play the games. And I want to give my financial support and my time. I will campaign for those folks. I will talk them up endlessly. I will do all of the work to help support good people getting elected office. I will happily do that. I think we need more regular, everyday people running for office. I absolutely do. I don't in any way want this video to discourage you from running for public office. If you're like, hey, that might be something that I want to try. I think this is a way I could serve my community, right? We need folks who understand that members of Congress or members of our city councils, they are public servants. I want to support the heck out of those people. I want to play to my strengths and I want to help other people who are playing to their strengths, who can do that job exponentially better than I could. So thank you. I appreciate folks very much. I'm flattered by folks who think that I should run for office. But I'm telling you right now, I would be terrible and I want to do good and I want to be effective. I have many, many faults, but I am pretty self-aware. Absolutely, we need to see more regular, everyday people wanting to run for office. We need to primary the shit out of establishment folks. We need to still have hope in the democratic process and try to reform it and have it be a government that works for the people. And that means having regular, everyday people in public office. Just not me.